What's up, guys? This is going to be another one of those quick hitter videos about why shadow work is unnecessary and why your shadow self and shadow work as a whole is BS, in my opinion, and what other things you can do instead of doing that and focusing your energy on shadow work that'll get you more results and will get you seeing more success when it comes to personal development and mental mastery and really stepping to the best version of yourself as quick as possible. So just to start things off, what your shadow self is basically parts of you that are subconscious and parts of you that you have a story developed about that is bad or ultimately not aligned with the person that you want to be or not aligned with the highest version of yourself. And I want to key in on that story word because it's not true. You don't have a shadow self and you don't have anything that's holding you back subconsciously, and you don't have anything that you have to fix or get over or run away from, as it is often depicted when people or coaches are talking about your shadow self or shadow work as a whole. And so, just to tell the truth about it, now that you know that that part is a lie and it's a story that you've developed based on your own conditioning and things that you've heard, it's really just a collection of habits and patterns that you're not too aware of, but they still affect you. Okay. And what to do instead of working on that and trying to get rid of those patterns and trying to run away from it and doing all this shadow work to level yourself up. A new approach that you should be taking to those patterns and habits is to be aware of them and use them to your advantage. And then with that new perspective, then you can start changing them or removing them because you know the truth about the situation. And there's some teachings where it says that your shadow self is a good thing, and I identify more with that part just because anything that's in your subconscious mind has gotten you this far, and it's gotten you to this amount of success and has gotten you to this level. And you can still use those things if you don't feel like they're holding you back. You can still use those things to your advantage because you're more aware of them. And that's where your new perspective comes in, and that's where your different approach comes in, and that's where those action steps that you take based on those patterns and habits and subconscious beliefs that you have come to the light due to your awareness. And so all you have to do to become aware of those things is to look at your life how it is now. And one thing that you can do to become more aware of your life is not only daily meditation, but taking that meditation into your daily life in every waking moment. And only then will you be more aware of those, not only your bad patterns, but the patterns that are coming up for you that are helpful, the patterns that are coming up for you that are keeping you stagnant, and the patterns that are coming up for you that you feel like aren't allowing you to become your best self. And so that's what shadow work truly is identifying those patterns and then changing them or removing them. But how you should be approaching it is in a way that those patterns and beliefs are neutral, and you can use them to your advantage by enhancing them or making them more prominent in your awareness and life by making conscious effort to use them, or by removing them or changing them. And with that newfound perspective comes more power, more peace, and less resistance to things that you feel like are holding you back. And so, just to go over everything again, your shadow self is a story that you've created about some of your subconscious patterns and habits and thinking and beliefs that you feel like are bad, and you have to resist and you have to get away from them or remove them to become a better person, which is not the case. They are neutral beliefs, patterns, and habits that have not only gotten you to where you are today, but they are things that you can use to enhance your mental mastery and personal development by magnifying them or you can change them or remove them based on how they fit into your personality, who you want to be, your goals, etc. when it comes to that 2.0 version of yourself. All right. So it's just like any other mental or personal development work. You just created a story on the top of it that's making you suffer a little bit more, and that's making you a little bit more confused, and it's giving you something else unnecessary. It's giving you something else that's an unnecessary hurdle to your personal development journey, whether it's spiritual, whether it's in business, whether it's emotional, anything you can really think of. And so if you haven't heard of like shadow work or your shadow self, I encourage you to do a little bit more research on that and look at all the stories that come up. Look at all the things that aren't true for you or aren't true in general about you that come up when you're looking at these types of things, and really try to come at it from a neutral perspective and think about how looking at what people call your shadow self and looking at what people call shadow work, looking at that and twisting and moving your perspective on it to make it more helpful for you and to make it more impactful and powerful for you and to put your own spin on it. Okay. So, in my opinion, in my bias, shadow work isn't a real thing. Your shadow self isn't a real thing. It's just a collection of what's in your subconscious that you've created a story about, which is bad or negative or not aligned, when it's really something that's neutral that you can use and that you can magnify or remove or change using your own will and mental mastery practices. If you want to go deeper into that and you want to go deeper into your mental mastery journey and make things more efficient, flexible, and functional for you based on your lifestyle, your goals, your personality, I'll be leaving a booking link in the description where you can book a call with me. And on that call, we'll be looking at where you're at right now, where you want to be, and the most efficient way to get there regarding the EFF Mental Mastery Program. And if you are a good fit for the program, we'll get you implemented pretty much immediately. But if you're not a good fit for the program, you'll still be living with a ton of value and a ton of action steps that you can take to get where you want to be mentally as fast as possible. All right, so hopefully this video helped you out a little bit, and hopefully this video gave you a new perspective on things, and hopefully this video removed one of those hurdles that you thought you had on this personal development, spiritual, or mental mastery journey that you're on right now. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, either comment them below or DM me on Instagram. I'm always on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.